Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Gem. That is Quita, or you can call me Quita, either one will do. I answer to both. I'm sorry, my daughter finna turn the TV down now. Today I was just reading the energy and just, God had me still. It was a lot of warfare. I go through a lot of warfare and I just learned to move through it. What people fail to realize, God always showed me who's doing the warfare at that given time. And that's why people be like, I already be knowing. Like, I might know all the details right then and there, but I be knowing. Like, it's not hard. Especially when you constantly is attacked for no reason, just for being who you are, or just having a soul connection with certain people. And you're not even trying to move in that direction, in their direction. So, it's just like this... this energy that always want conflict. Some people always want conflict and they don't like what comes out my mouth or who I am. I'm gonna always be who I am, baby. No spell can make me gay or bisexual. That's all, everything. And if I decide to go that way and change my mind, I will tell you, but honey, I'm solid in who I am. That's not how I rock. And so, now that I said that, because I know some of the people who are, I won't say my enemies, but who are less on the lower vibration, but they may be famous or may have some kind of clout or some kind of influential background. That's what those messages for those lower vibrational people that do watch me. Okay. Now this message that I have is from a particular place of somebody wants you to keep waiting because they feel like, because they got money, they got fame, they got clout, and they like feel special. This reading it's about anti-venom. They trying to take the venom out of a situation by basically coming against you in a less combative way, but yet they're doing it. They don't like, because when somebody don't have really a reason to hate you or dislike you, and it's just you being all love and light and being authentic about who you are and not giving the devil too much of your energy, or the devil in people too much of your energy, this is how they usually come off. They have to, it's a sort of sneaky energy. They have to sneak and do what they do. And that's what I'm getting. It's a community of people, and they're building up their strength about this situation because of a caring connection. And this caring connection involves multiple people, because it's a woman that holds this man's heart, but it's a community of women, maybe his exes and people who deal with that, random people he deal with is over here, and they're trying to have this strength about this connection because they know he loves a particular person. But God, spiritually, you already have the victory. The victory card just came out because, let me see. You know that this person's promises are broken, even though they can say, "Oh, you're my everything," "Oh, I promise, you're my safe space. I can never hate you." If they're saying things like this, but their actions are not meeting up with it, then you already have the victory. You already know which direction to go in. That's what the Most High is saying. So don't give into the gaslighting, because this person is very detached from their emotions. Even though they love you, they're detached from these loving energies simply because they choose to. They value money over everything. And so for them to tell you you're my everything is like a lie. It's like an illusion. And they're really heartbroken over this connection. I'm laughing because people will project one thing and in the inside feel another way. And it's just like, why are you trying to fool a spiritualist? Like, why are you trying to fool somebody who can tap in at any moment, or don't even have to tap in, just naturally, or always tapped in no matter what? And that's what I'm getting here. Like, somebody's trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, but it's not working because this person is not using their heart. They're using their head, and they're balancing out their heart chakra. They're balancing out their emotions with the situation because they know the situation only leads to chaos and confusion, and it's an interruption of their peace. So what I'm picking up here is that this woman is disconnected from this man because he is broken. He's unhealed. He really is. And no matter what, if she gives him his energy, he's going to be toxic. If she doesn't give him his energy, he's still going to be toxic. So why waste my time or why waste your time being on this person? And that's what people hate. When you have that kind of self-love about yourself, they hate it about you. They want the focus on them. Narcissistic people love for the focus to be on them, and then they try to say that they don't like the focus to be on them, but they really do. Me, I like my focus. Whenever I give you my attention, that's when I want my focus or whatever. And if you don't give it to me, fine. I'm not gonna throw a fit about it. But remember, when I needed your attention, you didn't give it to me. That's the person I am. So when I choose to either honor your attention that you give me or dishonor it, you got to take your losses, or you better count it a blessing that I gave you my attention that time. But what I'm hearing is this cycle is completely over, and this person is trying to make it about them, and it is not about them anymore. God, the Most High said it is not about them. They keep doing this moon magic with this connection, trying to. I hear like Lazarus trying to resurrect the dead. God says use your third eye because that's very prevalent. Use your third eye. Think, and it's right now. It's head over emotions, because this person that you're dealing with is very detached from their emotions because they're in pain. They don't want to feel this pain. Instead of feeling it and healing it, they rather project, and that's a lot of people does that. Me, I can go numb sometimes, but I try not to project. Most of the time I do not project, because what you realize when you project your energy out, it's like, dang, you end up hurting somebody or bleeding on somebody, and I don't like having to bleed on somebody that did nothing to me, because in the end of the day, you got to go apologize and you got to make that right, when you could have just controlled your emotions, thought logically, and felt your emotions and be like, I feel this way, why do I feel this way, right? Do whatever it is that in a non-combative way, in a a hurtful way to another human being, and just really deal with yourself. And I've mastered that so well. I've mastered a healthy way of detaching and looking at things, and then drawing my truth back in, and then putting my emotions in a healthy way. Most people don't know how to do that. I won't say it's very complicated, but it does take a process, because everybody's love language is not the same. Everybody's trauma is not the same. Everybody's sensitivity is not the same. So I understand it. I get it. But at this time, you need to learn how to basically detach your emotions from this. It's a head over heart situation, because spiritually the connection is there, but in the 3D is not all the way what it should be. And that's because this person has a lot of karma. This person has a lot of, when I say karma, this is negative karma I'm talking about. This is negative things they've done in their past. It's negative things that they've done in their early adulthood to their late adulthood, and it's now coming out. Yeah, Spirit said have patience, because you're going to be blessed. The cornucopia card is out here. You're going to be blessed in all areas if you just leave this situation and let it go. Most High said, let this situation go. Do what you need to do for you. If you want to move on to a new connection, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. But to move backwards with this connection, that this person is constantly seeking attention because they're in pain, they're using you as their to project their pain onto, because it makes them feel, it gives them that high for a moment. Especially someone who have drug addictions and things like that. You want to be very cautious with those type of people, and I'm not picking on those type of people, but there is a certain level of manipulation that goes on, and everybody knows it, so you can't, it's just factual. This is just a fact, so you can't really take it personal. I don't take it, people that have these kind of addictions, Percocets, pills, cocaine, all these kind of addictions, you have to learn how to, I love you from a long distance, like from a safe distance, a protective distance from me, because I love myself before I love anybody else, and then I love you, so I have to do something to protect myself, and then I can see you for where you are from over there, and I can love you. I have no problem loving you from a distance. Hey, how you doing? Hey, the Lord love you. That's a lot of people you have to do. God love you. You you should love yourself. That's what you have to do, because a lot of these people need healing. They really need to stop projecting, but they're not gonna stop until they're ready. So just because you're healed and you think that you're gonna get all this love, like, no, a lot of people are unhealed. Some people are unwilling to heal, and some people are just riding that numb wave. Me, I only be known in the sense when I'm going through spiritual warfare, I learn to detach from my emotions. I feel them, don't get me wrong, I know what I'm feeling, but I detach and I look at my emotions from a 360 point of view, from a God standard, and I play with them. Like, okay, what's this? Okay, what's that? I poke at it. I don't know why. I just do that. I naturally, once I learn how to heal myself, that's what I learned to do. I look at things and I poke, I play with it, and I be like, okay, nah, that ain't it. And then I stand on my truth with that without, projecting my emotions. I let the reality be what it is, and then I let my emotions be what it is. That's how I know how to differentiate what's mine and what's somebody else's. And that's also why I know how to move through my energy flowingly, with a very flowing flow, because I've healed a lot of things and I've dealt with. Let me put it this way: I have loved myself whole. So once you love yourself whole, you know how your energy flows come in and come out. So once you know how to do that, it's easy for you to tell somebody your boundary. And that's what I have done. I have mastered that ability to know what's mine and what somebody else's when somebody is projecting onto me. And when somebody is projecting onto me, they want a reaction. That's the whole point of projecting. So when you don't react, or when if you know they're looking for a particular way for a particular reaction, you give them the opposite. Or if you don't give them none at all. Most of the time, I ignore a lot of stuff, but when you can't, some things you can't be ignored, because like they'll just like put in your face to be combative so they can have something talking about. These are mostly people who are bored, I noticed that a lot of people like, oh, if you got a job, if you doing this, you ain't gonna have time for drama. Those are the most people who are having drama or creating the drama. They're at work and bored, they don't like their job, they're miserable, or they like their job, they like what they do, they're getting all the attention, but they still miserable on the inside because they haven't healed what's really making them miserable, so they want to make other people miserable. So I get it, I understand it. So that being said, you got to learn to fight different battles. And I've learned a lot of times I ignore a lot of stuff. I let people think what they want, because at the end of the day, it's just their opinion, their perception of you. You know what it is, God know what it is, and your actions will prove what it is. So at the end of the day, you guys, when you're dealing with these type of unhealed people, know who you are and stand on that ish. I stand on who I am, because I'm a solid being. I'm solid, I'm healed, I'm whole, I'm holy. Period. I'm holy. I'm holy. Period. I'm holy. Period. I know who I am. I flow through my energy. All my scars and battles, I flow through them freely. My emotions does not get the best of me. My thoughts does not get the best of me. People be like, oh, she in her head all day, but I'm in my head about money. I'm in my head about different things. I'm not in my head about worrying about what this person, that person. And once I see what you're doing, I'm like, they want attention. Then I pull out. Like, okay, I pull out. I'll just go in a different direction, because that's drama is what I don't like. And I'm not gonna, I can watch TV and get all the drama that I need. I don't need it in my personal life. So that's what makes me strong, because I am holy. That means I have healed myself whole. I know who I am and I walk authentically. That's what holy me and whole. When I say I'm holy, that's what that means. So I walk authentically in my energies. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. Doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean I don't feel. It just means I understand myself. I am a goddess. I am goddess Quita, because I understand myself and I understand Quita. I understand Shaquita. I understand me and my energy to the highest version that I can be at this point in time. And that's all that means. I am holy me. I am holy. So at the end of the day, I take responsibility for my energy, and I call back all my energy that belongs to me, whether it's negative and positive, and I transmute it into my highest good and the highest version of me and the people around me. And that's what I do on a daily basis, boo. That's why when people are like, how she do it? Because it's all about mental strength. If you haven't met yourself as deep and holy as you should, then people gonna always be able to come in and do different things. Like somebody tried to scam me today, and it's just like I felt it, but I'm the type of person. I'm like, I don't wanna, I just. And I'm like, yeah, it's an attack. It's an attack. And it's sad that people actually that's famous, that have status, will sit up there and plot. And you already at the top, but they're miserable at the top. This is why God let me take so long, because when I get to the top, I know I'm going to do it right. And I ain't going to be miserable on drugs, doing this. And I'm not talking down, but it's really a pissy energy to me. It's a pissy energy because it's really catty. And when it comes from a man, it's more pissy to me because it's just like dude, you a whole dude doing that? That what we doing? And then I honestly lose a lot of respect for anybody that does that, especially a man, because to me, a man's supposed to be solid. Like, you know what I mean? Like most men shouldn't. I don't know. I just feel like a man should not get into female business, and if you are competing and compare yourself to a woman, you got mother issues, self-esteem issues. One of those issues, I don't got time to diagnose you. I just know you got one of those issues, and it's not. I'm not the problem. You're the problem, and it really makes me have a lack of respect for that person. It really makes me have a lack of like I said, respect, and it's just like you become nothing to me. It's like I will disconnect, and I won't like I won't like interact. I won't do anything. It'll be God can tell me something. I'll be like, Most High, I can't do that. You gonna have to send another one of your servants, because I cannot do that. I am not capable. This person did this and this. And most of the time, when I explain to the Most High why I don't really want to do something for someone, they honor it, because it's like I did all this work and I did all this. Why do I have to, if I'm telling your people on the platform and spreading all these nuggets and people are not using it, Most High, why do I have to personally deal with this ish? And they most likely will either move the person out the way, or move one of their family members out the way, or something to shake you up. Most of the time, people that they love start dying. And this is the reason why I don't like to have this like disrespect for certain people, or this, because when I start to cry or I start to express myself to the Most High in this way, shit start to happen. That's what it is. It's starting to move, and I am very careful. But when you constantly come against me just because you see me doing good, or just because you are hurting in the inside, then and you don't want to heal it and you want to project, the Most High just move you out the way. Like, and a lot of people are like, oh, she's sitting down and doing it. A lot of times I don't really have to. I can just go to my Father and say a certain prayer to them, and like, this is what this person is doing to me. Like, you gonna continue to let this happen to me, to your servant, to your faithful, to your yes child? So at the end of the day, when these people are doing these different things, woe be unto them. Woe, because at the end of the day, I do not like to project. I protect my energy, and I protect the people from me when I'm going through a healing process. So that being said, you guys, this is why the Most High move for me. Once you heal all these energies and you become holy, meaning you become fully your authentic self, you know how to rightly divide the word of truth, meaning in life in general, in situations, you could gain clarity of what people mean and say, and project it onto you, and you can know how to discern spirits. You can discern truth. You can use your intuition very well. Even if you're being attacked, you can use your, God will still speak to you. So at the point in time, it's like people don't know when to stop, especially a lot of psychopaths, the people with personality disorders, like psychopaths, narcissist people. Those are the top two people, especially a psychopath who has a antisocial person. Oh my God, they are narcissists who is secondary with a sociopathic that has social apathy with it. Oh my God, like how you like that's double narcissism. Like ain't no God in them. That's a reprobated mind. This is what the Bible is talking about, and God will wipe you off the face of this this earth with no issue, because you're just void. You're a wasted energy. You're a waste of life. You're a waste of anything. And it's almost like every time I see this in the spiritual realm, it's almost like God, like, how can I put it? Like he almost regret creating you. You are, like, it comes out as that energy, and it's sad because the individuals that keep coming against me, they'll get somebody new. Like, I don't know that different energy. Like, the Most High ain't gonna be like, hey, this who it is. Hey, that's who it is. Like, they always let me know, and then when people start happening, my G, what you got? Like, what did you really think? Like, I'm not out here living foul. I don't have a double life. I'm not out here just trying to get over on people or I'm not scamming people. I'm not doing none of that. So you think the Most High not gonna move for me? You got to be out your freaking mind. You got to be out your rabbit mind to think God is not gonna move for me. And the people that pray to the devil and their prayers get answered won't be unto you, because them same prayers that get answered by the devil, God can commission the devil to wipe you out with them same prayers that you pray against these people with. So you better be careful what you do in the spiritual realm. You think people don't know? People got ears, people got gifts. Just because I'm not with you or there, there's oneness. We all connected, my G. We all connected. So don't play with God and don't play with His servants, because we woke out here. We woke out here. We woke out here, all the way woke. And when we don't discern something, and when that spirit of confusion is around us, we know. Trust me, I'm not gonna give you all the goods, but we know. We know how to move and operate. We know now. We're in the season of knowing. Especially, you guys notice when a full moon come out? When a full moon come, and when you're high vibrational and the full moon come out, it's a lot of people's secrets come out. These are like, especially, like, I can say something in this platform that I have somebody to make them want to kill themselves. But that's not who I am. Because the stuff that I know, the things that I know about people, oh my God. And then you're like, why did you say that? Why did you do that? So I don't, and it's not because of why. It's like, I don't want to do that. But at this point, do you want me to? You keep messing with me spiritually, and then when somebody act out, you want to make them seem like they crazy, but I already know what you're doing to me. You get what I'm saying? You already know. So do you really? Do you really want it on the table? Let's be honest. Do you really want it on the table? Quit playing with the Most High. Quit playing with the Most High's kids. Stop playing with us. We ain't the one, and the day will never be the day again. Those days are over. It will never be the day again. And when is that day, baby? I guarantee you. You gonna know. I guarantee you gonna know. Because you're gonna be like confused. You're gonna be like, yeah. What's up? So people think I get on here that I'm just all loving. Like, my kind of gangster to me. My mama was a thug. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you up. My mama was in the streets for real. I choose to be loving. Like, I did not come in this world like, everything is rainbows and butterflies. No, it's not. It's not. I choose to stand in this energy. It's my choice. I don't have to. I can be just as savage and pitiful as you are. I'm talking to the people who are doing this energetic, negative energetic work towards me. I can do that too. I choose not to. I choose to give you a chance to repent. I choose that. I don't have to. I can get in my feelings just as well as you can. I can project just as well. Like, anybody can do what you're doing. It's not like it's so undoable. It really isn't. It's not. That's the easy way. You're choosing the easy way out instead of actually looking at yourself, healing yourself, healing what's wrong with you, and not projecting on someone else, or not, especially intentionally doing this, my G. Like, just like anything in the law is premeditated, you get more time for it. What you thinking in the spiritual world you get? You gotta understand, after you done heal, you still got to go back and deal with all the stuff you done did, that you done to other people while you were healing. And then you got to pay for that karma too. So, is that really what you want? I'm asking, is that really what you want? Because I don't think people think it through. They just think, it's gonna make me feel good for the moment. Really? That's what you want? Not feeling good for the moment? You can get high for that. You know what I'm saying? You you could go lucid dream for that. Like, the heck? I think the devil has really tricked a lot of people, and these people really are walking around with these Leviathan spirits and flaunting it, and like that's themselves and the true selves. That's not. You need to be healed and delivered. And you coming over here messing with me? Oh, I know how to deal with you. I know how to deal with you, and it's not no problem to deal with you. It's not an issue to deal with you. I just want it when it's fair. I like. You can love somebody and they never know what love is. Or they say that I was never loved, but I was loved. I had a man that loved me enough to tell me you're too nice, it's not going to work out. That's love. When somebody can be open and honest with you, especially in a romantic setting, like, Shaquita, you're too nice. I had somebody to leave me because I was too nice. People acting like I never been loved. If I never been loved, how I know what love is? And if I never been loved by a man, like, you guys make no sense. You don't know me, but yet you project off on me because you're never really been loved unless it's with your private parts or by your money or with money. I have been loved outside of money in my private areas. I have a friend right now that I met, and then we was trying to get intimate, like get to know each other in a relationship, and he ended up being my role. He ended up being my roadie. Like, every time he see me, it's nothing but love. This my little sis, and I'm like, this my big bro. And it is not. We started off romantically, wanting to be in a romantic relationship, and then after we got to know each other, we was like so cool. Like, we had just this mad cool vibe. We became sister and brother. And to this day, if I see him, he'll be like, that's my baby, that's Quita. And I'm like, yeah, that's my boo. Like, and it's nothing but love. We have never had any sexual encounter, never none of that craziness. And we are from two different cultures, and it's nothing but love. So let's be out here. Just because I'm not in a romantic relationship or married, don't mean I'm not loved. I'm loved by plenty. You just don't see it. You just can't find it because you're out here trying to attack the things that love me, and the people and the things that love me and that I love. So God knew what he was doing, because he knew I was going to have to step in this leadership position. But if I go back to my hometown and I see my role, he's going to be like, yo, that's cool, that's baby, that's my baby right there. It's nothing but love, because they know my vibe. He know what it is. It's like, he was like, nah, I can't do this to you. He was like, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm trying to get in good with somebody talking you. He just gave me the game, and I'm like, nah, it's not that over here. And then it was just like homeboy, like brother and sister. And to this day, I see him, it's gonna be the same vibe, because that's the kind of love we have for each other. And the real people out here that's not really getting love, they're getting this fake love. It's just because a lot of people are giving them this fake love. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. I'm very loved, especially in the spiritual realm. They don't play about me. They do not play about me, as y'all can see, because let's be honest, I've seen a lot of stuff in the spiritual realm that we're not going to talk about. I've seen a lot of intentions, a lot of different stuff that people want to do to me, and they can't, because I'm held in high honor, simply because I freed a lot of people from bondage in the spiritual world. So when they come back over here, they riot, and over there they don't riot for me. It's just that, just because you don't see them, just because you don't see me dapping it up or living it up, eating, that's what y'all fail to realize. I'm very beloved, honey. I am very loved, so don't play with me. Don't play with God. Don't play with my life. Don't play. God don't play about me. My spirit team don't play about me. It be the same people that's getting all this so-called love. It be the same people that's getting this so-called fake love, and because everybody on their page, everybody right for them. But when it come down to it, would they really take a bullet for you? My role will really take a bullet for me. Like, would that woman really take a bullet for you? Would that man really take a bullet for you? My role will. I know that for a fact. Like, I don't even have to ask him. It's just, when you know something, it don't have to be explained. I'm going to let this go because this video is about 30 minutes long. I'm going to let it go. You guys, be love, be light, and best of all, be the best version of you that you can be. Peace.